Welcome to my messy laboratory, my office actually, and the office which now lacks the internet. So it's very kind of funny, my workflow, when I should take my things which I edit in here, upload them, take them home, upload them. Crazy, life is very unexpected, but there is also and always a solution for any problem, or mostly. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it's just a different path, and you know it the best because, of course, on your way you also struggle with things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video where I really would like to talk about why I'm doing those real vlogs, street photography and portrait photography and my workshop and all the other stuff, and I'm just uploading reels like crazy, which never was my thing. And I must tell you the reason why, and maybe why should you also try even this format is not for you at all. But first of all, I think that for the ones, and I met so many people like this who would like to start some YouTube channel, something, this might be the entry. You know how to play with camera, how to talk, how to do stuff, even though the output is completely different and on TikTok, on Instagram, and even in shorts. Like those statistics I have are completely different, and it's absolutely fascinating to go through it and really dig out where my audience actually is, because I have also the other YouTube which is in Czech, my own personal language, my my born language, my mother's language, my mother's tongue, and I see the statistics where shorts are much more working actually on YouTube than the same video which doesn't work that well on TikTok or on the Instagram where you would expect it would be. But my community actually are other photographers, and when you open YouTube, you just really look through it. You are interested, you are curious about many other aspects of my videos and even shorts. And why I'm doing them? First of all, I do so much content that I'm a little bit sad that I cannot share it. Second of all, if I'm doing videos like this, talking, a lot, I really would like to do it more complex for you to really have this connection. In my opinion, in this 1 3 minutes videos, and I don't even feel 3 minutes videos like this, it's not something for me, but I can share you a glimpse, a little inspiration, not even every day, but almost every day. A little inspiration, a little bit of something which actually you can do also. And the reason why I'm also doing it is not just I want to share content with you, but also to force myself to work. And I love to create things. This is a powerhouse. I have the urge to do something all the time. Whenever I was working on the big projects, in television and so on, I was always loving those projects. It was a passion for me. I think that brings all those projects a little bit different edge, the additional value they have. Maybe this is a little bit untouched. And this is what I'm also doing for my YouTube and for my creation, which sometimes I'm not doing even for you. I'm doing it kind of for myself. And I think this is the best important or very important aspect of everything, that okay, sometimes you don't receive the value from it. Sometimes you want the video to be watched by thousands of people. Sometimes this is impossible. Even this, that I'm talking in English and this is not my mother's tongue at all and I'm not perfect at it. This is kind of a step out of the comfort zone, but I don't mind because all of it I'm doing, it's improving me, and step by step somebody will be faster, somebody will be slower, and even doing those little reels and doing the photography for it and doing the whole process of it just makes me, at some point stop and say like, maybe I can approach it next time this way, or I can photoshoot next time this way, or this image really inspired me, or this location really inspired me, I want to come back again and explore it a little bit more. All of this is not just doing a video for having views, but it's a complex work on which, and on the road to it, I'm really finding out any other impulses, many other things, many other inspirations, or not. Because this is the thing, that not all the time you are lucky enough. Not all the time you have the inspiration in your head. Not all the time you have the idea what you want to do. But the important thing is to try to do, to focus on this, to continue, to not stop, to go a little bit over. And of course sometimes you just cannot, but I think it's important to just go and do it. And for me, it's not a sport. It's not a football, it's not running. For me, it's go with my camera, just maybe randomly, and just do something. And sometimes it's worth it, and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm telling you, if you're continuously doing something and you love it, and this is your purpose, and you want to improve, and you want to understand, and you want to know, you can watch so many videos like this and many other tutorials and manuals and so on, but nothing will really match the practice. You really need to go through things, not just be theoretic. Go there, go out, make things happen, create reels if you want to do it, make your purpose for the output of your things, what you're doing. Why not? Like, maximum what can happen is that no one actually cares, but it's important for you that you go from the process of having an idea to create it or create something and then also post produce it and share it with somebody. And it's not an easy circle, even though you see it always on social media everywhere. Yeah, it's not an easy thing because there are so many things you can do and so many things which never will pay off, kind of. But how will you learn? You know, when you see the football match, when you see another match on every sport you like, you see only the result, you see only the person on this pole position going for the race or kicking the ball on the pitch on the real match. But those guys, everybody needs to go through a lot of practice, which you will never see, to get there on that pitch to have the chance to really score. And this is the reason why all those little things are extremely important, because when it after all comes to breaking bread and having a real work, all those little experiences might really worth it, and you have them. And it didn't cost you anything, just the time, but the time put into the passion you really love. And that's, I think, always worth it, and that's what will always give you eventually, or after all, the edge, or a little bit more what others doesn't have or don't have. I never know this. And that's it. This is what I wanted to tell you today. So I hope you enjoyed this talking, and see you next time. Thank you for watching.